So hello viewers, welcome to another video of mine. Here I am with another video of from the house of Skoda, which is Octavia. And first and foremost, as we can see, the butterfly grille looks absolutely stunning. It does have on its own elegance and own classic design, which I absolutely love about Skoda cars, and they are quite subtle. That's the perfect word which we can use now. And here's the key, which is quite beautiful in my opinion. It's in Piona black finish and aluminium, and here do we have lock, boot, opening and unlock controls. So here is the headlamp for you with LED function, and here we can notice the crystal finish, and here do it's written Skoda crystal lighting, and the throw is absolutely brilliant. And this is the LNK top of the line variant. We do get style variant as well, and prices will be in description box below, so do check it out. This color looks absolutely classy in my opinion. I'll show the white one as well, and there are 3 more colors apart from white and blue. This is the turn indicators with LED function in it. The chrome setup is absolutely classy, and we do get keyless entry function as well. Well, this car doesn't get any update from the specs as well, from length, width and height area. If they will gonna increase the height, then what's the purpose of Superb? So that's the reason. And we do get LED tail lamps with Skoda branding. This is the new way of putting the badge on it. So let's check out the trunk. Power tailgate function with around 600 liters of boot space, and with fold on we get more than 1500 liters, which is absolutely impressive. The reason of getting this much amount of space is lift back system. As you can see, it's not a trunk based system, it's a lift back with power tailgate. So I'm gonna put this back, and here's the reverse camera for you. This car does features 2-liter petrol engine, similarly of other VW cars from MQB platform, which is a 2-liter turbocharged engine, TSI engine, and that performs absolutely well. And here's the badging of Lauren and Clement. Do follow me on Instagram. Buy this car features Lauren and Clement badging. So let's check out the interior. You just need to put your hands and the door will automatically open, along with the side mirrors. So let's check out the interior. Wow, that's absolutely beautiful. The steering with 2-spoke design. In my opinion, very few cars are using 2-spoke design. Of course, the Skoda Kushaq is gonna have a 2-spoke design, and Mercedes S-Class are using, which is pretty impressive. And these are the controls for the infotainment system, along with voice command function. And here's the functions for the virtual cockpit display, which is absolutely crisp and clear. I'm gonna turn on this car, so let's check out. And before than that, here is the push button start for you, and these are the light controls. Unlike the knob, the piano black finish looks absolutely premium, along with this some leatherish suede finish. This is a different sort of a finish which we expect. And along this we do have ambient lighting. This is the green one, and there are of course many more colors, and soft opening for the glove box, and there's some premium carpetish finish. So this car does have some clever touches that I will show a little later. So here is the instrument cluster, which is showing door is opening, and here is the infotainment system Skoda Canton. So it takes a little while to fire it up. And here are some controls. Okay, it does show Octavia. These are the some colors. Okay, it doesn't have the name of a color. It does have different modes. For instance, the red is race, blue will be ocean, summer yellow, winter's purple, which is absolutely impressive in my opinion. And these are some controls for assist. This one does have auto park assist, which is absolutely handy feature in my opinion. This thing I want to show you, and we do get all the details after a drive when you turn off this car, which is truly an attention to detail. And the AC vents are little bit below, so but the throw was good during my drive video. This is the wireless charging pad, and this is the shift by wire 7-speed DSG gearbox. Unlike the knob, in my opinion, it looks modern, but I like the old school touch in it. We do give vanity mirror with lights. The roof has some premium touches in it with active noise cancellation and but this one has lot of sound deadening and active noise cancellation in it. We do miss sunroof in it with the sunglass holder. Even though we miss a sunroof, it doesn't feel claustrophobic because this one has beige seats. This one has beige seats in it, so I don't think this is much of a problem. The interior looks absolutely classy. I quite liked it though. And here is the parking brake, electronic parking brake with auto hold function. Here we do get some rubber pads so that our belongings doesn't throw away. And for key holder, they did a very smart move by including this. This will include 2 keys in it, and this pad is adjustable though, with a lot of cubby space in it, which is quite practical. And we can fold this, which is truly a classic touch, so that it doesn't look get cluttered though. So let's check out the rear seats. So there are some soft touch materials in it, here and here as well. There are some more piano black touches in it, and here we do get mirror and foldable controls. This one does have a heating function on it, which will be absolutely boon in winter temperatures. In this we do get auto up down mirrors for only driver, not for the other passengers, which is a big miss in our opinion, even though in their lower cars this feature was available. So let's check out the back space. As you can see, the Skoda logo projecting from the door, and the steel scuff plates of Octavia. The door aperture is quite wide. Along with this, some sunshade, which will be a handy feature during the hot times. So let's fold the back seat and hop on. These seats are leather, which are absolutely comfortable and smells good, definitely. So this much legroom I have got. I have seated according to my driving position. My height for reference is 5'10", and here's the look from the rear seat. The interior looks absolutely classy. I know I'm repeating this, but it truly deserves it. And along with that, we do get rear AC vents along with some cubby storage and USB Type-C to show the modern important thing, the door aperture is quite wide, so ingress and egress is pretty much an easy affair. With this sunshade, you are absolutely in comfort. These seats cannot be reclined, but they are quite comfortable though. Let me just show you the headroom of it. So this much headroom I have got, which is pretty much impressive for a saloon. And let's check out the other stuff. Well, this car is secured absolutely top notch in safety equipment. We do get all the safety tech which you can expect, like ABS, traction control, EBD, and along with some height adjustable seat belts. So this much space we get when we get out or get in this car. So the ingress and egress is pretty much good. The door is quite long. Here's the fuel tank with a fuel tank capacity of 50 liters. And the rims, they're absolutely classy. These are 17-inch rims with the size of 205/55 R17 Goodyear tires. Their design looks crisp. These are dual tone finish with the finish of charcoal grey and silver. So this much length, width, height we have got. This car looks a little bit on a sportier side, along with some comfort. Well, I don't have a Super for comparison. Then I would show how much of a difference it is if we compare Octavia and Super. So this was pretty much it from my side as far as walk around is concerned. We'll straight go for a test drive and let's see how it goes. So here is another Octavia which we are taking her for a spin in a couple of minutes. So I forgot to show some touches as well, the fog lamps for instance, and we do get front parking sensors which is handy in traffic conditions, but we don't get 360-degree camera system in it. The white color looks absolutely classy, but blue color shows more of an attention, more of a drama in it. So I thought, why not show a white color as well. The heat, the defoggers. We don't get rear wipers, which we usually expect in a sedan. Okay, this car has been logged for now. So prices will be in description box below. I'm just filling a video on Skoda Jalandhar, so do check it out, this car in person, and I'll put a number in description box below so that you can have a word with them and have a test drive of a car and feel it, or maybe you can buy it though. So let's take off for a drive. So let's take off for a spin. Let's see. So first and foremost, this car is very much silent. And take. And I've driven for a couple of kilometers now. The first thing which I have noticed is quite a lot of power in it. With 190 PS and 320 Nm of torque, this car is just ballistic. And even in sport mode or in manual mode, this car performs absolutely brilliant well. While talking about ride quality and comfort, this car is absolutely comfortable with. In front we have McPherson struts and rear we do have multi-link suspension, which makes the ride absolutely smooth and comfortable. Well, this car has a typical little bit of a European feel, which is a little bit on a stiffer side, which is completely fine. And we do have good amount of ground clearance in it to tackle good potholes and bad road stuff. The steering is quite light. This Octavia is now more of a matured, more of a calm guy earlier, like it's a power packed performance and driver's car feel. This one doesn't have any of that quality. Even though we do get a more powerful engine than earlier 1.8 TSI, but the tuning is little different. The gear shift ratios are a little bit on a different side, and this one is tuned more towards comfort rather than being a more driver enthusiast package. And the turning radius is absolutely impressive. A good amount of visibility and without any manual mode or without any TCS off, we do get certain amount of wheel spin, which is an blessing in disguise for us car enthusiasts. And I absolutely love how Octavia feels to drive. Well, the steering is quite light. Obviously it's electronic steering, not an hydraulic one, and it's tuned for more than comfort rather than for the performance driving. In high speed, stability is pretty much an impressive. That's what I love about European cars. And talking about this engine, it's a workhorse for VW and Skoda Group. Why? Since it's doubling in couple of cars in India as well, like in Tiguan Allspace, Skoda's on Superb, and in this one, and I think it's in Audi A4 as well. They're using the same engine with cylinder deactivation technology, which is in first in segment. Nobody's using this kind of technology. Well, what this technology is all about, allow me to explain this. So this technology is all about half of the cylinders will deactivate. For instance, this car has 4 cylinders. In cruising speed, it will deactivate its 2 cylinders to improve fuel efficiency as well. Since in coasting speeds, car doesn't need much of a fuel, so it's a pretty clever thing, which justifies the Skoda's tag, which is simply clever. And this virtual cockpit display is absolutely impressive. Absolutely loved how this things changes shape when you change for a drive mode and all. I absolutely loved it. Brakes are also quite nice. This car does have all 4 disc brakes, which are ventilated though, and horn, which is also superior quality. Lights are also pretty much impressive. This car has auto lights along with ambient lighting, which increases the premium appeal of this. In city, I feel this quite a comfortable car, a very good daily driver. What I didn't like about this car, even though this car has a paddle shifters, it won't upshift. It will upshift at its red line to save this DSG gearbox, which is absolutely smooth. I won't find any gear shifts. It's absolutely smooth, best in business, period. Well, I absolutely love how VW Skoda car DSG gearboxes. Of course, they're in higher than technology. They have a little bit of complicated parts, but it's absolutely worth it to include this gearbox in this car. Well, they should have technically in every car, but they did now switch to torque converter units in their regular cars, not in Hangout and not in Octavia or in Skoda. They are still using the DSG gearbox. So this was pretty much it from my side. I hope you found this video useful. And a couple of days later, I'll try to upload video of Kushaq as well, which it is most hotly anticipated car in my opinion. And we'll see how that car is good in driving. Of course, it's a Skoda. It will be a good daily driver and a absolutely premium car if I talk about its competition. So see you soon, my friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon for more such updates.